Anyways, I am making this vlog because I was going through some old flash drives and I found something that I wrote a little while before I started YouTube, and I read it and it was like, wow, why did I stop writing this? I only got 2 paragraphs and then I started like just writing nonsense pretty much. Yeah, pretty much just nonsense for like a full like lengthy page. And then I have a bunch of stuff that really just was like, wow. Anyways, I'm gonna read it out to you. Trigger warning if any of y'all heard, just trigger warning, and I'll put that in the title as well. It's called Turning Blank Pages, and it's a novel I tried to write, but then again, it's just 2 paragraphs. And they're not even long paragraphs either. Anyways, there is a girl who nobody knows. She has many names and goes by Nightwing. Nightwing is only 17 years old. She has been abused emotionally, mentally, sexually, and physically. Her abusers were never brought to justice. Her stepfather was somewhat brought to justice. Nightwing has been sent into foster care after some physical fights. Nightwing's stepfather had pulled her hair and kicked her ribs. She was crying and couldn't sleep that night. That was the last night. She promised herself and everyone else that she would stop cutting herself. She broke that promise many times afterwards. That's the first paragraph. Second paragraph. She cut, she drank, she smoked, and she had done drugs. She hated life. Life was her enemy for the rest of her pitiful life. She loved her mother. Her mother had passed on in 2009. Her mother died from a seizure. Her mother was not taking her medicine. Sorry, can't talk. Like she was supposed to every day. Nightwing was sad. Nightwing has an amazing boyfriend, now fiance by the way. His name is Kira. Kira and Nightwing are soon to be married. And that was paragraph 2. So, if you haven't already guessed it, this is a story I wanted to write about myself, but I didn't want to put my name into it because I don't like my name. I've never liked my name. But I didn't want to put any of my nicknames either. So I just kind of went with an old nickname that I had in middle school that someone had given me. Nightwing. Nightwing actually sounds like a DC character. Or is that something else that I'm thinking of? I'm sorry, my brain's not working right now. But Kira is Gage, of course, and that's actually a nickname that I think he gave to himself, but he liked it because it's the, I don't want to say killer, but the same person as Light. My brain is not working. I can't think of his last name. From Death Note as well. God, that's gonna bother me all day that I can't think of his last name. Yagami? That doesn't sound right though. Anyways, you can comment below if I'm right or wrong, or comment that I'm like, really? You couldn't think of that? That's so easy. Anyways. I'm gonna read the nonsense as well, because some of it's kind of like, what? And some of it's like, really just like random. I do remember writing some of the nonsense. It's called notes on here, but I'm gonna call it nonsense, because I was listening to different songs in my earbuds, and like, I'd write down anything that was like made me feel something or made me think of something, or if I just liked the lyric. Some of it's just like really random. I'm just like, what? Anyways, notes. Mirror. Looking right at the other half of me. If you don't know that song, whoa, there's something wrong with you. That is a good song. I love you. Kira loves Nightwing. Nightwing loves Kira. I spelled the next sentence all wrong. I don't want to lose you now. You are my sky, my stars, my little apple. Little apple is a Japanese song. I will never stop loving you, Kira. Heart emoticon. Peace. Kawaii, which is a Japanese word. Happiness. You are my mirror. Pink rosa. No place I'd rather be than with you. Ti amo, amor. Little Mermaid, Ariel. Frozen, Elsa. See, it's just nonsense. It's like, oh, that sounds so sweet. Okay, that's a little weird. Why are you talking about Disney? Every time we kiss, I feel the static. I can fly. I know that song. It's Every Time We Touch, but I'm trying to remember if I Can Fly is part of that. Anyways, I believe in everyone. Nice, kind, better yourself. Someone loves you. I love them. Party, classic. No one like you. All about that bass. God, I was obsessed with that song, but now I hate it. Heart emoticon. Timeless, stronger, better. Heart emoticon. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Oh, I try not to sing that. But that is a good song. I want to marry her anyway. Can't live without you. Beanies, red, heart emoticon, family. That like big smiley face. Like the 2 dots and then the D. God, that sounds so wrong. Anyways, Jamaica, heart emoticon, red, green, yellow. My songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Light 'em Up, yeah. I'm still obsessed with that song. Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Catwoman, Joker, Batman, Batgirl, Helena, heart emoticon. So the reason I put all the Batman characters in there is those are the ones that I actually like. Like I like Batman, I like the whole series, I like all the characters, I like the Riddler, I like Two-Face, I like all those people, but those are my number 1 favorites right now are just Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and the Joker. Probably because I don't know how to say it, like our persona, the way my persona is, I most likely relate to Harley Quinn. And the way Gage's persona is, he relates mostly to the Joker. So that just kind of worked out perfectly. Poison Ivy, I just freaking love her. I've always loved red hair. Green is actually one of my favorite colors. Bet you didn't know that. And just, oh my gosh, I love her. I gotta find my place. Sorry. Heart emoticon. Shake it off. Haters gonna hate. Taylor Swift. Love. Don't wake me up. Cinnamon. What the fuck? Sorry. Cinnamon. Oldies are the best. Why is cinnamon in there? What the hell? I get lost sometimes looking for your eyes. I can't help I can't keep myself awake because I'm dreaming of you. I'm no hero, but I can see what needs to be done. 'Cause you're the only one. I'm looking for your eyes, awake early in the morning. 1,000 years. Heart emoticon, Christina Perry. Darling, I've loved you for 1,000 years, and I will love you for 1,000 more. Time has brought your heart to me one step closer. I have died every day waiting. I keep losing my place. I didn't mean to highlight it. Every day waiting for you. Bella and Edward, Twilight. Fuck. family, Paramore. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Music, Pink, headphones, earbuds, rock and roll. I may be metal as fuck, but I still need cuddles. Layla, Lola, Roxanne, Kawaii Naive. Not naive, sorry. I can't read today. Nevaeh, which is heaven spelled backwards, which is an amazing name. If your name is Nevaeh, I freaking love you already. I do it for you. Gone, gone, gone. Lacey, your heart is like a beating drum. Oh, I remember that song. Oh, I can't remember who sings it. It's like Philip or something like that. Phillips is what I want to say. That's weird. My heart never stops beating for you. Always, forever, close your eyes, make a wish, all through the night. Your wish is my command. I'll make love to you. Boys to Men. So, at this point, I stopped listening to my headphones because 1,000 Years just came on, so I just started listening to that. I was like jamming out, and then like the songs, Gone, 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 and I'll Make Love to You came on, so I just started writing out the lyrics. That was weird. My plans are you and me forever. Your life is my life. Your bullshit is my bullshit. Drops of Jupiter. Oh my god. That song makes me melt. By Train. Did you make it to the Milky Way? Calling All Angels. Calling All Angels is a separate song, but is also from Train. I'm no hero. So that was like the nonsense part, and then this is like stuff that I've seen or lyrics from a song, and they kind of like represented how I felt at the time. And this is the trigger warning as well. Sorry, I've been really just sick right now. She's only 17. Oh, these are in quotation marks. And then the next quotation, or quote, is a shot to kill the pain, a pill to drain the shame, a purge to stop the gain, a cut to break the vein, a smoke to kill the crave, a drink to win the game. An addiction is an addiction because it always hurts the same. Next quote, I hate being attached to you. Next quote, I'd rather be a freak than a fake. That one actually makes me feel happy. I'd rather be a freak than a fake. If It Means a Lot to You, which is an amazing song from A Day to Remember. I freaking love that band. Next quote, I'm lost. Next quote, I just can't do this anymore. I've lost myself and it seems I can't find my way back. Next quote. Wow. This one really sad. One foot is off the chair now, and as soon as you see that light go off, you go off. Both feet are off the chair now. Everything is over. You're dead. You won't live in pain no more, but everyone else will. Broken heart emoticon. That is actually from I'm not really sure to say if it's a song or not because it's not singing. It's just kind of like telling a story. But it's called Suicide, and it's just Ashley, which I believe is a YouTuber actually. Anyways, that story, song, whatever she wants to call it, that really touched me. I need you tonight. Together we can make it through another day. End quote. Next quote. I'm perfectly fine, trust me. And then in that quote, there's L-I-E-S, lies, capitalized while everything else is lowercase. From start to finish, I wonder why the cuts look good in this messed up lie. The blood that trickles down my arm. People all stare at the girl who self-harms. The emo, they call me. I turn to my name. They act out slicing the wrist. I hang my head in shame. I can't help my feelings of being alone. I hide myself for another day, just longing to go home. I sprawl on my bed with my razor in hand and take myself away to a much better land. I stare in the mirror and let myself cry, looking forward to the day that I finally die. Okay, that last one was a poem, but it was still, like, part of that. Anyways, that really touched me. So, would you like to save changes? Yes. Save. Thank you. Anyways, wow, my hair is a mess. Freaking cold in here. Anyways, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you have any of these feelings. Like I said in my last video, or my last vlog actually, which was about suicide and cutting and stories I've heard, it just, please just don't do it. Just rethink about it. Thank you. See you next time.